Hello, the recording I did last night, I realized, oh shit, I didn't save. Um, but fret not, because I did go back, and I have my snow limit effect again. So, we are going to resume where we left off. And of course I still have that recording. So yeah. And I'm wondering exactly where I want to go next. To, like, where... Like, these, like, super empty places. Like, I assume that there's stuff here that I can get effects from, but I haven't found anything yet. So I assume I should be trying today. And this is my first recording I'm doing of this game that is, being recorded, like, during the daytime. You know? And not the nighttime. Like, really late at night is when I usually do these recordings, so... You know, I'm a little better rested, and I'm not gonna talk as quietly, etc. Oh, that's... I was confused for a moment. Like, my footstep sounds are continuing, but no, that's just part of the music. My footstep sounds are a little different. My apologies. Yeah, I don't know that there's anything here. Maybe there's, like, a chance for someone to be here or something. But, you know. I don't remember where the door is. Like, what landmarks I should be looking for, other than, like, the ring of candles, but I don't know where that is. So... Oh! Hello! Come back! Alright. This place is cool. Your pathfinding sucks. Bird lady. Oh, shouldn't have said that. No! This place is quite nice. This sprite art is fantastic. Nice, okay, yeah. I guess we have no choice but to wake ourselves up, but that is a new discovery there. Is there anything you can do awake at any point? Like, eventually do you, like, become able to... whatever? I'm gonna try going back there. I'm gonna look for the tent again, and I'm gonna go back to Carnival World, I suppose. Is that what you would call that? I don't know. It's kind of what it reminds me of. Oh. Do you guys give out effects? Are you new? No, I think they're just there. Okay. This game really is a horror game, isn't it? It's genuinely creeping me out at this point, whereas it didn't before. midget. Not the most politically correct term there is, but... This means that the tent is nearby, right? What does that look like? Oh, I'm like a little elf. Or, no, elves are large, aren't they? Shit. You know what I mean, right? Like a gnome. Really glad I gave this place a second chance, because... I'm trying to decide the most strategic way to avoid this woman's path. Are they women? That's just kind of what I... Okay, there we go. I absolutely love, like, pixelated, like, clouds and vapor. Like that. It reminds me of, like, a lot of, like, SNES RPGs, for example. I need to finish Final Fantasy VI. I've loved what I've played so far. And I think I've played a little bit far into it for doing a Let's Play of it to be a feasible thing to do. Like, in terms of blind reactions, but I don't know. If I ever end up forgetting more and more about it through not continuing to play it, then I might do an LP of that at some point, but I don't know. It is supposedly the best Final Fantasy, you know, after/next to, Final Fantasy VII. Can I touch you? Will I have regretted touching you? I'm really curious about, like, that wooden door with the tree and the lamppost next to it that we saw a few moments ago. I wonder if there are different doors. Like, you know the Room of Doors? Like, I wonder if there are doors that don't look like those that you find later in these realms, you know? I'm not sure. Okay, there's one of those gate things. I wonder if I can figure out how to get over there. Can you ever get, like, a map in this game? I kind of doubt that, so I don't know why I asked, but... I'm going to have just as terrible a sense of direction in this game as I do in real life. So... I'm looking for, you know, stuff I can interact with. Yeah, as I was saying last time, even with, you know, the fascination with aesthetic that we have these days, I'm surprised I don't see more stuff about Yume Nikki anywhere, really, outside of, like, the, you know, like, indie hipster community, I suppose. Because it's just an enjoyable experience to, like, travel through creepy dreamscapes and slightly less creepy dreamscapes and... Have we been here? Yeah, I believe so. Okay. I think I should try going back there. Let's go this way this time. After all, heroes move from left to right. Yeah, you can 110% get lost in this place. I'm trying to decide exactly how to interpret, like, the physics of this space. Like, are these, like, pitfalls? Or are they walls, you know? With the orange lights. I guess. Or maybe it's neither, you know? It could be anything. Yeah, this background noise is starting to actually really creep me out. I don't like the clinical buzz of it. And it's good that it's creeping me out, you know, that's kind of the objective, isn't it? But... this game has a lot of very, very beautiful locations in it, though. Like the one that we encountered by accident a while ago. The lamps in the water. That was really pretty. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can go over there. I was gonna say, I don't know, how much I should be talking while playing, like, an atmospheric game like this, you know? I assume kind of a lot, because really, if this is your first whatever, you might want to play it yourself instead. And, you know, there's no reason to just watch a person play over something like this without commentary, but also I don't really want to subtract from the experience that I'm having, you know? It's keeping me from getting too creeped out while I'm in this place. But... you know what? To make myself feel a little less weirded out, you best believe it, it's Snow Woman time. Yeah, I assume that there's something I can find here. Like an effect or something. I doubt it's just this endless labyrinth of orange. But I don't know. You know, I obviously have no way of knowing where to find that kind of thing. And I could look it up, but see, like, nowadays, a lot of games don't even have weird, hidden shit in them. Because, you know, you can just look it up, and that's what people do. And so there's no fun anymore, so they just don't make games like that anymore. Which is a shame, because I love stuff like that. And, you know, like game trailers and stuff, we know everything about games before they come out these days. And there's, you know, they show off all the money shots in the trailers and stuff. And there's just, I don't know. But the culture of wanting to know as much as possible about a release before it comes out. my friend, she was telling me, you know, she's kind of a pirate, frickin' yo-ho-ho, and she jailbroke her 3DS, and, she was saying, like, hey, this makes games not fun, because now there's no, like, you can't really appreciate what you have if you just pirate everything. It doesn't feel like a collection unless you put effort into obtaining it, you know? And that's another thing, you know? Everything is just so accessible. Like, for educational purposes, that's fantastic, but as far as, like, entertainment and, like, being able to have an experience of playing a video game, it's just something that's lost, unfortunately. I think I am among the last couple years of people, you know, born who were able to experience playground rumors. You know, I don't intend to turn this into scary campfire stories time, but in elementary school, you know, everyone believed in Herobrine, and there was a rumor going around that what we called the calm piano music, you know, just the fantastic Minecraft soundtrack, every time that played, it meant a creeper was stalking you and was following you everywhere. And that was horrifying. And then people thought that. And I feel like, had I been born, like, 2 years later, I would not have experienced that kind of thing. But, I don't know. This is a different shape. Hello. Wow, okay. It seems like I can only walk on the feet. It's a little unclear where the boundaries are. See, some of these NPCs, like, I'm starting to understand, like, the Undertale. Like, how that was influenced by this. But, that was an epic voice crack. You know, I go to a different area in this game, and then I completely lose my train of thought, and then I don't remember what I was talking about. I do apologize. That is a psychological phenomenon, though. Like, if you ever just forget what you were doing when you enter a room, it's usually because the room is kind of distinct from the last one you were in, you know? And so your brain switches modes, and it has to adapt to all the new stimuli and being in a new room or area, you know? So it's hard to remember exactly what your objective was. This is a cool game. I love weird art shit. Looks like I'm back here. Was that always there? Like, if I had found this place, would I have been able to go through there? Those snow particles are really pretty. I like the way they're rendered. The way they, like, flutter, and, like, the pixels bend and shiver, and the way the color fades. I don't know. It's just a nice-looking effect. Yeah, this is significantly less creepy than that orange room to me. Like, blood and stuff doesn't bother me, but I don't know. Alright, I think that's enough for one night of dreams. But imagine the work that had to go into, like, animating a cheek pinch animation for each effect. I'm gonna go outside and see if anything has changed. No. Okay. See, I've noticed a few times, you know, the sky changes. Is that by day, or is it every time I go out? Let's try one more time. I'm curious. Okay. Or maybe it only changes in dreams, but I don't know. I'll have to review that first episode or keep experimenting or something. But this game is kind of existing just on the precipice of relaxing and creepy, and it's hard to pull that off. So, kudos to the folks who worked on this. Let's try this place again, shall we? The place with the confusing perspective that makes it hard to navigate where you can and can't walk, you know? I don't know what my favorite area is. Does the place on the little dock with the lamps in the water count as a full place? Because if so, then that's probably my favorite. I also like the room that's just a void, and and your character is shaded darker, and there's the... I don't know, the particular music that it uses. I also really like the snow place, but I don't know. Maybe I just like the snow place that much because of the intrigue I experienced when I first saw it. Let's try looking through this place, shall we? Because even these, like, super empty places, I guess we're figuring out, totally have, stuff in them, whether you expect them to or not. I doubt that any of these are just nothing, so there has to be some sort of secret to this place. So, maybe not. I doubt that there can be nothing here, you know? Maybe there's nothing here yet. You know? Alright, let's try and find our way back to the door, and if we can't, then I'll have to wake myself up again. I'm wondering if, like, quote-unquote, like, refreshing your dream cycle makes any difference than just going to a different door. You know? But in any case, where was I gonna go again? I don't remember. Oh, right, I remember what I was gonna do. Okay. I don't know what that does. I'll have to look through the tutorial again. Okay. Cool. But, you know, this game, like, it gives you the barest amount of information that it has to. And things don't really do that anymore with the onset of, like, how people use the internet now. and that's a huge shame, in my opinion, you know. I don't like to know that much about anything before I go into stuff, you know. I don't generally like to involve myself in fandoms or and whatnot either, just because... I don't know, I tend to dislike those kinds of communities. Let's try and see if we can go down the staircase again. But, maybe if the Yume Nikki community is chill. Then I will involve myself in it, but I doubt it. But... just the discussion and the fandom takes away from... it just undermines, or, like, distracts from, like, the experience of enjoying something by making it into, like, an identitarian thing. Like, yeah, I'm a Yume Nikki fan. I played these games. And there's nothing wrong with that, but... it feels like it kind of subtracts from appreciation of the arts and instead, like, makes it into something about you and not just a cool experience you had. Because, like, everything is recorded these days. Like, not a single thing is ephemeral anymore. And I know it's quite a bit ironic for me to be saying this while, like, filming myself playing a video game while talking about the experience of it. But, you know, like, maybe the most beautiful piece of music ever written was sung 6,000 years ago by, like, a farmer in Indonesia to her infant daughter or something like that. And it's beautiful to know that I'll never know. But nothing is ephemeral anymore. Everything is recorded now. It will probably never be ephemeral ever again. What if I interact with her with the Snow Woman effect? Hello, friend? Guessing I have to speak to her face. Hey. Hey. I'm your friend. Don't be shy. Is she avoiding me? Okay, that doesn't do anything. I thought I was being clever. But yeah, I think I will make this a fairly long series. I don't think that there's an ending to this game, is the only problem with that. And I don't know how long it will take me to get bored, quote-unquote, or just want to move on to something else for a while. But I'm interested in seeing what that looks like. I wonder if that girl is still sleeping. I don't remember which igloo she's in. Hello. May I wake you? So, while I was, like, getting this costume again off-screen, because I hadn't saved, I figured out that this person is totally neutral. Like, I can touch him, and nothing bad will happen. Ah. Is this your home? Or maybe, that's just their, like, neutral, like, that's where they spawn. It's right next to that entrance, I don't know. Yeah, I can totally see why this has a total cult following, you know? I don't know if I should be aiming to make these recordings longer or shorter. In any case, they will probably not be, like, terribly consistent in length, but, you know, something of this caliber seems like a longer, you know. Can you not obtain effects while you have an effect equipped? Is that a thing? Like, this person, I think, gave me neon. Looks like they're wearing a gas mask or something. Hello. Yeah, I haven't looked at this place in, like, an insane amount of detail yet. But maybe we'll find more really cool stuff if we stick around for a little longer. I'm just gonna keep going up and seeing if I can tell where it loops. Did it already loop? I cannot tell, I'm afraid. I think it did. Okay, let's keep going this way. Yeah, I recognize this place. But this is... I don't know. This looks like a door, but I guess it's just a feature. Have we seen this place? Yeah, okay. Maybe there isn't that much to be seen here. But I don't know. At least not yet. Because I assume that cool stuff starts to happen to these places, like, over time. You know, that just makes sense to me. And I think that's what I'm starting to experience. Like in the eyeballs room, we found some weird, cool shit that I don't think was there before. But maybe I just wasn't looking around thoroughly enough before. So that's a mystery, and I don't think I want that question answered for me yet. Because again, knowing everything about everything... I don't know, people just aren't very comfortable with ambiguity anymore, which is a shame. Because information is so easy to access. It's a blessing and a curse, you know? At least that's my stupid opinion. But appreciating not knowing things is, like, the hardest shit you will ever try to do. But it's rewarding, you know? Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. I think I'll try one more door for this recording session. Whenever I do these recordings, I get, like, randomly really nervous that OBS is just not recording. Sure. I'm gonna see a landmark, and then I'm gonna change my cardinal direction. And that's gonna be my way of figuring out, like, what the hell is going on, you know? I'm gonna have to find some way of, recognizing where I am in these places. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't really have to. Do these guys look like monkeys to anyone else? I'm not sure why my brain is deciding to interpret them as monkeys when they do not really resemble monkeys. Just bipeds of some kind. But maybe it's because there are these monkeys in the background. Do you interpret these guys as monkeys? I don't know. Am I just being weird? Because there's definitely some monkey business going down, right? I'm so lame. Yeah, I've been here. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing monkeys. There's gotta be something in here somewhere, right? We made some really cool discoveries today, but I guess I'm not 100% satisfied yet. But yeah, I'm pretty in love with that, like, candlelit dock area. I'd like to be there. Alright, I think that's sufficient for today. Or at least for this one recording. Thank you so much for watching. I will remember to save this time. And I figured out that E in your whatever is probably definitely your number of effects, but I'm not sure about any of these other statistics. Do not tell me. I will keep an eye on them myself and try to figure out what they mean. Thank you for watching. I know I don't have an audience, but alright. Bye.